Hi, this is Priya with ETS Street Team. On this episode of Ask ETS, we'll be talking to LRT Motorman Allen. Thanks for joining us today, Allen. So Sean from Facebook asked, what are your thoughts on the upcoming LRT expansion?
I think the upcoming LRT expansion will be a good thing for a wide range of commuters. It's going to connect the hospitals, the educational institutions, shopping. I think it'll encourage more people to ride the train.
Perfect. Matthew from Facebook asked, are there any CCTV cameras on the LRT?
Yes, there's 4 interior cameras and 2 exterior cameras on each side of the train. They are set up to record at all times, and if an emergency alarm is activated, it brings up the camera in the driver's cab so we can see the area where the emergency or concern is happening.
Perfect. Eva from Facebook asks, what is something unique, positive, or uplifting that you've witnessed or experienced, and what approach did you take?
Yes, I have had a young lady that fainted on the train. She had diabetes, and I think she went into diabetic shock. So the emergency alarm was activated. When we respond to an alarm, we go back with our radios, so I keep in touch with control at all times. They're very well trained and walk me through just about any situation. I went back and got her comfortable, helped her stay comfortable until the emergency response showed up, and they took over from there. And we were able to go back into service.
Perfect. And how about like a positive experience in that you've really interacted with the public?
One that comes to mind for me is I was driving football extra for the Eskimos game, and it was a Riders Eskimos game. So there's just as many Riders fans on the train as there is Eskimos fans, and you could hear the lighthearted banter about the train, between the fans from each team. So when I pulled into Stadium Station, I got on the PA and I asked the Eskimo fans to kindly take a Saskatchewan fan by the hand and show them where the stadium was so they wouldn't get lost on the way.
Awesome. So Marley from Facebook asked, what is the most rewarding as well as the most challenging aspect of your job?
I think the most rewarding is just knowing that you're moving thousands of people a day to get where they want to go. You're taking all those cars off the road that would normally be on the road. So you're reducing traffic pollution and just helping people get to where they need to go. As far as the most challenging, it can also come along the same lines. Sometimes things happen online that aren't expected. Trains break down and we have problems on the track or with the signal system, stuff like that. So it can be a bit of a challenge though.
Jackie from Facebook asks, what kind of training or background really gives you the best chance to become a train driver?
To become an LRT motorman, you first have to be an operator with Edmonton Transit. So all the motormen come from the operator's pool, but you have to go through an extensive training course, and through the training course you have to get 90% on all your exams. So not everybody makes it.
Amy from Facebook asks, do you find the work boring going back and forth on the line all day?
With any repetitive job, it can become tedious. I like driving the train, so that makes it easier for me. You have to deal with the signal system, track crews, the public, traffic.
Thank you so much, Alan, for joining us today. And thank you to our amazing riders for submitting all your questions. Join us for the next episode of Ask ETS, where we'll be focusing on a customer service associate.